Testing. Let's get some music. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's lower the BGM volume for a tad. Just need to see if everything is working fine. Alright. Hey, Kalazor! Yeah, I need to make sure that the stream is working fine first. Hang on, let me hop on into the chat.
Listen to it in your own time, kid. Up to you. Just pissed in there. But yeah, like these songs are really good. And I think Amanda, you know, right? Like, hey, Sir DJ, hello. Let me shout you out. Sir DJ. How you doing? Yeah, we were just like doing some development work, so I made it so that you can actually modify the difficulty of the game at a very minute level.
Right, I think Chao is still busy with his stream. I'll join in a bit. Okay. You'll be there in 5? Okay, I'll see you in 5. Let me just make sure that things are working properly. Adding a tad more polish, you shouldn't be adding it now, right? Alert worked, yay! Let me just make sure that my command works properly. Set real O underscore. I forgot my characters. I forgot my object name. Player outline test. Player outline test. Do outlines. True. There we go. Let me just leave this running. Hello Toby, how's it going? I'm just gonna start the development chat in a moment. Kyla, are you good to go? Like, do you want to be the first person to present? Because generally the rule is the guest presents first. Chocolate is in Dev Discord. Oh yeah, I went in for a bit and then it sounded like he's still busy, so I pop out. Okay, I'll go back in. Hang on there.
Hey, hi Chiny.
Hello.
Hello, we're live by the way.
Yeah. I actually dropped in earlier, but I saw that you were still busy.
Oh,
so
okay.
I popped out.
I see.
How are
you?
How's your week? I'm okay. How about you?
Not the best. I would say like the surgery, right? I'm getting like conflicting information from the doctor, so
Conflicting?
about which surgery to do, basically, as well as how dangerous it will be to do combat sports after the surgery.
Oh, but
which is bad.
right. But you have made your decision.
I don't know which surgery to do. There's several types.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So there's the two types are. Oh, hi John.
Oh, John's here. Yo.
Yeah, the two types are keyhole surgery, where they insert cameras into your hand.
Yes.
Through holes. And the other one is open surgery, where they just cut the wrist open, make a pretty large hole, and then replace the part that got torn off.
Right. Which one is risky? Which one is risky?
This is why I'm getting conflicting information, because some people say that the keyhole surgery is about a study and is less risky, and it basically makes sure that there is a complete tear before they actually do the surgery. But the open surgery is more sturdy in the long run. So the doctor who told me I can do the open surgery, he told me that after the open surgery and a few months, I should be able to go back to boxing with little to no additional risk.
Few months, right.
The other doctor said that like for the rest of my life, I probably should like be weighing whether or not I want to do it because it's risky. So yeah, like I don't know. It's pretty bad. I don't know which surgery to do. I probably am still going for surgery next week, but yeah.
Will it be the keyhole surgery, right?
I want to do the open surgery actually.
Oh.
Because it's more sturdy in the long run, supposedly. But the other doctor says it's not, so I'm like, I don't know.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess either way, you will have to be more careful, right, in the future.
Yeah, I do have to be more careful, but also like accidents happen, right? Like last night I had a nightmare. I punched like my iPad stand in my nightmare, and I just woke up and I was like, ah!
How much did that cost you?
I mean, it didn't cost me anything because thankfully I didn't punch it too hard.
Right.
It came loose, but that's about it.
Right. Hang on, just one moment. Toby says like, can get another doctor's opinion. Since you only have
I've gotten three doctors' opinions.
3 doctors.
Yeah.
And 2 says that you'll be able to things will get back to normal.
One says no comment on it.
Right.
And he's not sure, and the other 2 just flat out don't agree with each other.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's like, oh my god. But in any case, after the surgery, I won't be able to do any development or art for minimum 1 week. That's something they all agree on. So yeah.
Right.
They say that basically like I cannot do it minimum 1 week. They also mostly agree that I can still hold the controller though.
Yes. So it's time for gaming.
I guess so. Yeah. I guess so.
What game will you be playing then?
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is the one that I'm gonna start with. I was talking to Chad about it earlier. Probably gonna start with Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance because that's a fairly not too hard game, I think.
Not too hard.
And
okay.
Not too hard, and I don't need to like God Hand, right? It requires like intense usage of the R stick.
Yes.
So it's not very good for your hands. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Revengeance. That's like what,
what
10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
That's the one where you can slice the watermelon into multiple pieces.
It's very, very good. So I might be doing that, or I might be doing Nier Automata or something.
Oh, nice.
I want to play a combat game basically. But I love like visceral combat.
So in any case, you will be playing something from Platinum.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned that, yeah, actually all the games on my list are from Platinum pretty much. Like either Bayonetta, MGR Revengeance. God Hand is technically not a Platinum game, but it was made by the people who ended up becoming Platinum games. So, I mean, kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Kazuo is joining us today, right?
Yes.
5 minutes ago, he told me he will be here in 5. So, Kazuo. It's 5 minutes.
Oh no.
He said it's not late yet because it's technically not 4 PM yet.
That is true.
That's true. What's the order gonna be like? He didn't want to
go first, right?
He doesn't want to go first.
Oh, okay. I guess the same. Like, I guess me. Hello. Yeah, I guess you go last.
There you go last.
Hello.
Alright, Kazuo, you're last. Wait, is Kazuo? Oh, hey, Kazuo. It's been a while.
Hello.
Just woke up, right?
No, I woke up about an hour ago.
An hour ago. Damn.
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can proceed. You don't want to go first, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess that's my cue to start. Let me just look at what I wrote down what I'm gonna show this week.
Okay.
I think I made the gluttony enemies and the cannibalism mechanic, but I can show that off with the same. I can also show that off in the trailer, so I'm just gonna play the trailer instead. I'm gonna stream the trailer.
Just one moment, eh?
Let me try to stream DLC. Should be this. Should be that. Yeah, okay. You should be able to see it.
Let me pop out the screen.
Okay. You should be able to see a skull darkened out. I
What the
guess,
heck?
and
My
a cross.
okay, hang on. Where's the other screen?
Wait, what?
Sorry. My screen disappeared again. You know that
Oh, okay.
from last time? Let me just... Damn it, I'll just show the whole thing.
Discord!
Yeah, Discord.
Damn you and your Electron-based application. Okay, so I started?
Yeah.
Alright. Too loud? Too loud?
It's fine.
So this is the trailer that I was making. I should probably let it just finish.
Heck yeah!
Wow, it's a video game!
It's a video game. Do you want to talk more about the music? Devious Oatmeal says that it sounded familiar.
Oh, that was the original trailer music that I used for the previous trailer.
Ah,
But it's custom made by Vav, my musician.
nice.
Very good musician.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's great. So let me actually share my whole screen. Okay, there we go. So as you can see inside the I'm just gonna mute it for now. As you can see inside the section here, there's like cannibalism mechanic now. So like they can eat the remains of their friends. Right? Let me just stop there. Yeah, here. So I kill his friend, he can eat the remains, and he evolves into a crazier version of himself. So that's what I did the week before. And I also added hit effects, as you can see. As you can see here.
Yes.
Previously the game did not have these hit effects. And it makes it a lot more juicy, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially like in situations like that. So one thing that I added just now is modifiable difficulty. So what I mean by this is let me get the let me find the Chainz builds. Ah, here it is. Okay, so what I mean by that is now I'm going for surgery, right? As you all know, in a week. After the surgery, I won't be able to develop for like 1 to 2 weeks. So what I decided to do was I decided to have a file inside the Chainz data directory called difficulty.txt.
Right.
So you can open this up and you can modify any of these values. They're kind of small, so I'm gonna spend that. And you can basically modify any of these values, and it will show up in the game, not in real time, but almost in real time. You can just like restart the level and it will show up. So for example, right, let me just give an example here. You can go to like say the Pride stage here, this one. And as you can see, after they show up, the bullets are, fairly box standard bullets. That's about how fast they normally go. I sped it up a little bit, but if I were to say, okay, this is how it looks, right? It's already quite hard, but let's say like I was an insane person and I wanted to make this even harder, right?
Yeah.
So I can just quit here. I can set this to 5 and this to 5. Save.
Mm.
Put the level select. Go back to right. And this is how it will look like now. After it spawns. If I modify the correct one. Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
So as you can see, you can like modify different parts of the difficulty quite granularly. And you can like have this insane like difficulty curve if you wanted to, for whatever reason.
Right.
I don't know why you would do this.
Is there like any plans to expose those variables to the player?
No, but I will actually be having difficulty modes inside the game.
Mm.
And the difficulty modes will kind of act as like, you know, in Hades, where you can have like difficulty modifiers.
Right.
I can basically have difficulty modifiers on my own, and then like you can get extra score or whatever. And holy crap, this is stupid. This is just dumb. Okay, I don't know how it survived that long, but anyway. So, you can see like for example the egg health here. You can like make it really high, or if you wanted to cheat, you can just say 0.1, and then you can go into like lust or whatever,
Mm.
and then you can like immediately destroy the eggs. Let me try that. Like that.
Ah, there we go.
And then like it's just like you can just instantly just cheese the entire level. But yeah, this is a good way for playtesters to be able to just modify the difficulty to their liking. Then once they're done, right, they don't even need to send me a file. They can just copy and paste this to me, and I can just paste it into my one, or just paste the ones that I want. So another thing is the NV speed and V swing speed, the greed print. This one is interesting. This one is how wavy the greed enemies will be. So if I put it at 0, right, this is what's gonna happen. As you can expect, they will just kind of like home in for you. They'll just like go directly towards you, like that.
Yes.
So not very interesting. If I set this to 3, they'll basically do the wavy movement a lot more. So let's try that. And this wasn't very hard to do, by the way. This entire system, the entire difficulty thing over there, was done today, like in I think an hour or 2.
Right.
So it wasn't very hard to do, and it's like quite useful.
Yeah.
Very
data driven, right?
Yeah. So basically, I realized something that I can use this for. For the difficulty modes, I can just switch between different. I can just switch between different files, right? I can just say, here's one file for insane difficulty, and one file for easy difficulty, and one file for medium difficulty. And then like I can also use that to adjust like how much health they have and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, and like it's just great. It's like very easy to kind of modify stuff. And if I really wanted to, I can, like I said, have the Hades modifiers, and I can also have accessibility options as well. So all of those are made a lot easier with this, especially since now I can test it without having to compile it every single time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically it. I think this one is pretty useful.
That's like good potential for modding as well, right?
Yeah, initially I had some modding support in wherein the players could actually like code in their own enemies using Lua.
Right.
But I decided not to do that for
at least for now,
reasons.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, firstly it's gonna be a bit laggy to like load all that in runtime. But more importantly is that I don't think anybody will use it. Yeah. So if nobody's gonna use it, that's kind of a waste. This on the other hand, I can use, and the playtesters can use, and if the player wants to, he can use as well. So I'm actually, a lot of people like have this debate about whether or not to allow players to actually edit your files, right? I am on the extreme side where I'm like, I allow them to modify everything. If they want to, they can modify how the levels are set up or whatever. They can cheat to hell and back. It doesn't matter to me. The only thing is I need to figure out how to make it so that they don't do that and get achievements that way, you know?
Yeah, true.
So that might be a bit bad. But even then, I don't think it's that bad. I personally don't think it's that bad.
Well, as long as it's not like some kind of a global leaderboard.
Yeah, if it's a global leaderboard, then yeah, that'll be an issue. So if I do have a global leaderboard, I'll probably do it such that you can't modify anything relating to that global leaderboard. If I were to do that, I'll probably have the modifiers here, and they'll give a certain amount of score multiplier if you increase it. If that makes sense. Kind of like Hades, where you can like add on extra like heat. I think it's called heat. I can't remember what it's called, but like you can add more difficulty options to your playthrough, and that will allow you to get more score and more items and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So
Just out of curiosity, I have not played Hades. How many of us here actually played Hades? No, that's no answer.
I have not.
I have not. Kalazar? Not even Kalazar?
Nope.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I should probably explain it then. In Hades, after you finish it for the first time, right?
Yes.
You can actually go back in and finish it multiple times more. But there's a lot of difficulty options that you can do, where you can make the run more difficult for yourself.
Right.
But if you do those and get to a certain like threshold, you can potentially get more items.
More
Upgrade
rewards.
upgrade your base and yourself and stuff like that.
Right.
At least from how I remember, that's roughly how it worked. So I'm thinking something like that for my game, except that it's a score multiplier instead. And then you
Right.
can use that to like try to get on the leaderboards and get like imagine like somebody just going through with like this frequency and speed and still beating it. You should probably reward them in some way, you know?
Yes.
But yeah, like it's a good way of like, because I was thinking about adding permanent upgrades to the game, right?
Yeah.
But this is a good way to do the inverse of that. Instead of like making the game easier, have an initial base difficulty that isn't too hard, and then make it so that they can stack on the difficulty as they wish, and give them more rewards based on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Just sharing. Toby said something about like, well, imagine if there's a dark map where only the player and the skull, right, emits light, and the player has to navigate and find enemies through throwing the skull. Do you have any ideas that is tied to
I
lighting?
don't have anything like that with lighting, because I think for most of the levels, like it's pretty important to see all of the enemies. That's a pretty interesting idea, because previous ideas that were pitched to me that were like I didn't like as much was to zoom it in so much that you can't see the rest of the stage. I didn't like that, but I do like using your skull to have a light and show different parts of the stage. I kind of like that. I might use that for one of the stages. But at this point, the only stage that isn't really done yet is Gluttony. Well, Sloth too, but Sloth is gonna be a vanilla level, right? So
Yeah.
So I might not be able to do that for this. But yeah, maybe that'll be one of the difficulty modifiers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but difficulty modifiers is something that I think is quite fun potentially, since like that might be the way that I do the scoring. Because right now the scoring, there's not really any combo or anything that you can get. I think like having like you go through envy on 5 heat or whatever, or 5 difficulty or whatever it is, and people have to try to beat your score, like try to beat it at a higher difficulty than you beat it. I think that will be more interesting than, oh, how fast can they beat it, or oh, how many levels can they endure, right? Because I don't think how many levels they can endure is very congruent with the rest of the game's tone. It's not really an endurance game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think because the levels are pretty short, so I want the levels to be as short as it currently is. Just increase the difficulty based on what the player thinks they can handle. And the best part about all that, I'll just wrap things up. The best part about all that is that it's pretty easy to implement. Now that I have this.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But speaking of like playing as fast as you can, right? Like it seems like there are players who are really passionate about speedrunning games. Do you foresee that would be?
So this finishing it as fast as possible, I think is gonna be nice, but I'm not sure how that will work with like a custom difficulty curve. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Amanda asks, you'll change the order in the scenes that appear in the level select menu, right? Because if Sloth is the first level you're supposed to play, it feels weird to have to move to Sloth, considering Wrath is the first in the list at the moment. Yes, all of the scenes will be rearranged. So I'm gonna rearrange them. And like I said, I was thinking of having permanent upgrades, but I think this is a much better option. especially since I can have the global leaderboard thing, and it will introduce a lot of replayability to it. So
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
if I do have permanent upgrades, I think at this point it's gonna be cosmetic. Like you finish when you finish with a certain difficulty, you get that amount of points, and then you can use those points to spend on your skull or whatever.
Can we give the skull like a pair of shades?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
All right, man.
Hats.
Yeah. So that's basically it.
Awesome.
One more thing that I was playing around with was basically allowing the player to draw their own pixel art.
Wait, what?
So they can draw their own add-ons for the character.
Oh,
But I might not do that. That's I know how to do it. It's
Yeah.
just very not high priority. It's like very low priority.
right. As part of the Steam Workshop.
Yeah, that might be good. That's the thing.
Nice.
Because I found this asset that allows for steganography. You guys are familiar with that, right?
I'm not. What's that
Okay,
word?
so basically, it's injecting data into another piece of data. So, for example, there's like a image file, right?
Yes.
You can just distribute that image file and maybe put it in the directory, and then it will load up a bunch of information from that image file.
Right.
So you can inject, like, say, health or like names or whatever into an image file.
But
there's
why image though? Why image file for the data?
I like the idea of being able to, instead of just a Steam Workshop, you can just send an image to your friend, and then they can just put it in the directory and then, or drag it over the app. It's a lot easier that way.
Right.
But like I said, all that is low priority, and I probably won't do it because I think there's a lot of more important stuff that I need to finish first. I will say though, the difficulty thing that I found here and like the modifiable difficulty, I think that's medium priority. I think like replayability is quite important, so I'm probably going to get around to it eventually, like after the surgery heals, I guess. So yeah, let me stop streaming.
Right. What's the word again? Steganography?
Steganography? Yeah, I think
That's today's word.
Is it today's word?
No. Alright, so
This episode of Dev Chat has been brought to you by the word
steganography.
Oh my god.
There we go. Alright.
Not to be confused with stenography, which is
What's that?
The courtroom thing, right?
The courtroom thing, the writing in shorthand.
Yeah, like using a piano kind of to like type write words. That's how I think about it.
Right. Oh yeah, I've seen the device. It's so weird. Like they
Yeah.
don't key alphabets, right? They key what? The sounds or what?
They key chords. They key chords. That's what they call
Chords.
it.
Right.
So like the way it works is basically they just key certain chords together, and it tries to figure out what you're trying to get it to say. So you can just type like one word with one like keystroke, basically.
Like so, it's designed for speed. Is that it?
Yes, but people have adapted it for programming as well.
Whoa. Okay.
Certain crazy people, but yeah.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, John.
Alright.
John, wow us with your what's that name again? What's the name of that thing again? The
Luminaria.
Yeah. Luminaria.
Luminaria. So what did I do last week? Let me think.
So have you received any
Luminaria,
cease and desist letter yet?
Yeah, Luminaria.
Right. So I bought the thing. I bought the game on the DS because apparently Electroplankton was ported, or rather it was made for the DS, but they actually released the individual modes separately on DSiWare. And you can still buy them now until
Oh, okay.
Until
you
the
can buy
delisting
the
happens.
modes. Yeah, until the eShop, the 3DS eShop closes. So
Wow, I didn't know you could still buy stuff from the
How much is it?
DS eShop.
each of them was about like $1 plus.
Oh, that sounds very worth it.
Canadian dollars, I think, or US dollars. Yeah.
$1, right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah. So I spent like $10 or something USD, maybe 12 USD on Electroplankton. So,
Right.
Yeah, buying all the modes.
Uh,
Yeah, and so
The name Luminaria, is it trademarked?
I guess so. I don't know.
Well, I guess you have to rename your thing then.
Yeah. Interestingly, Electroplankton Luminaria was renamed Luminaro for the DSi release.
But it's the same thing.
But
It's the same thing.
yeah, but you probably can't call it Luminaria,
I don't. What do I care?
right? Wow.
It's not commercial anyway.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at the balls on this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Balls of steel.
Yeah, I wanna be able to say I received a cease and desist letter from Nintendo.
Oh my god. From Mr. Nintendo
Come at
himself.
me.
Yes, Mr. Nintendo. Okay, John.
Come at me.
Yes, John.
Right. So what did I do last week? So I figured out. So I bought the game and I tried to figure out like the notes on the thing, and they belong to this scale, I think, which is kind of what you might call Sidorian, maybe. I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, Sidorian.
Right. So the Sidorian scale is basically these notes.
Oh, so
Oh.
wait, you found
flat.
the name for the scale.
Yeah, I think so. Cause like I realized I was going about it the wrong way. I was what was I doing? Right, I was listening to notes like in this direction, and it was kind of weird. And I realized that if you listen to it this way, it sounds more it sounds more logical.
I see.
If that makes sense. Like,
Right,
going
right.
from top to
'Cause
bottom,
last
like,
week-
the notes don't make sense.
Last week you were saying that the notes were like all random, right?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Then I flipped it and I played the notes like from left to right. And it's like, oh, okay, this sounds more logical right now.
Ah,
C Dorian. I see.
Yeah, at least that's why I think.
I
it is.
see.
Yeah, but anyway, I still haven't figured out if the octaves are right. So I'm like, this is like D sharp 2, F2, and all that, and I don't know if I got them right, but well, it sounds reasonable. So, yeah. So could you hear the thing playing? I'm
Can
not
you
sure if
play
I
again?
set up
It's very soft, I think.
Oh.
Okay, we can hear it.
Yeah, I didn't know if my audio setup was right. But anyway, I guess it's working fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, I added like some controls to change the notes sound and randomize there are certain set patterns in the game. I haven't found all of them yet. This is the first set pattern that you can find. And let me just do this like this, and then you can go like.
Oh, I like this.
So yeah, we have that. That's one of the patterns that you can find in the original Luminaria game. Yeah, and you might have noticed that I also have added audio samples into the thing.
Yes.
So that yeah, it doesn't sound like just beeps and boops.
Yeah, that explains why it sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Can you play it again?
Oh, yeah.
Is there different audio for the left and right? Is it stereo?
Yes, it is stereo, but I'm not sure if it's coming out to you as stereo.
That's interesting because like when I put in only one earbud, right, it sounded weird to me. Now I put in two earbuds, it sounds fine now.
Oh.
Good question. Good point. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Because I don't know if Discord actually allows stereo.
Yeah.
Audio
I'm not sure if
across.
it's my imagination, but I don't think it is. It does sound very different.
Hmm.
Cause I was wondering why it sounded so weird, so I put in both earbuds and I was like, wait. Are you guys using headphones or?
Yeah, I'm using headphones.
Yeah, then.
Well,
Huh.
who knows? Maybe. Weird.
Yeah. Weird.
Maybe Discord is being weird. Anyway, so yeah, that's this. And I've been playing around a little with this, and I found like a nice little thing that like a little pattern that I had over here. And so it kind of sounds like, like some kind of emergency kind of a tune going.
Actually, I don't think it's the stereo thing. The audio is just a bit choppy.
Yeah, it's a tiny bit choppy. Yeah.
I'm sorry. My computer is like burning up and
No,
it's
I wasn't sure if it was like Discord or it was on your side. Is it
Yeah.
on? Is it okay on your side?
I know.
Oh.
Well, is it your internet connection?
No, it's probably the noise suppression from Discord.
Ah, yeah, that would be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what about this?
There we go.
Much better. Wait,
Wait.
it's still cutting out at times.
Yeah, when other people talk. Like when I talk, it. Wait.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Well-
But yeah, like I think I can hear it now if everybody just shut up.
Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I thought this was a pretty cool like little thing that I just discovered while messing around with this audio toy. It has a very cool like it gives like this emergency evacuation kind of dramatic,
Nice.
very tense kind of tune ambiance. That was pretty cool. Yeah, and this is working fine, I guess. What am I supposed to do next? I'm not sure.
Do you want to turn the background into a like a watercolor canvas?
Oh, so like have like whenever it hits a thing, it kind of like has a ripple effect.
Yeah, that would be really cool, right?
That would be
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Would that set your laptop on fire, John?
Maybe my laptop is right now threatening to fly straight into my chest and kill me, but
Let's go for it.
Monka ass.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
But yeah, I think my laptop should be able to handle it. But if you're on, non-WebGL browser, it might just blow up. So
Understood.
Oh my god.
Understood. Amanda was asking, is this Jono's new game? Would you like to do a quick description of what you're attempting?
it is a sound toy. You play around with it, it makes sounds.
And it's a recreation of
Electroplankton's Luminaria mode, which is like this.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
So you play around with it, and it makes noise.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think what might be cool is if you had some kind of like audio. What do you call that? Like visualizer in the background, like, in addition to the ripples or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Also very ambitious. Yeah.
John, I thought you did some kind of a circular frequency visualizing thing.
Oh yeah. That was for a shader toy.
Shader toy, right. Maybe you can like just plop it in the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I could.
Cool. Yeah.
Something really cool about Tone.js. So I'm using a library called Tone.js, and like it was super simple to set up all these things here. I can. The amazing thing is just that I can tell it to run my callback every every quarter note or every eighth note, or every whole note. And then I don't have to think so much about scheduling my web audio callbacks and stuff like that. That's the power of Tone.js. Like this was really easy to make. I've spent like at most 8 hours on this thing, probably.
Right.
To get it to this state, not including like trying to reverse engineer the notes.
The notes, yeah.
The thing.
I have a question. How robust is it? Like, will a lag in your browser throw off all the sync?
Oh, I expect maybe. I expect like lag in the browser might cause some issues. Like for instance, if for example, if I keep running this, right, and I switch to a different tab. Do you hear that? Like,
Yeah, there was a skip. Yeah.
So like the issue is just that the animations and stuff, the updating of the stuff happens in like a request animation frame, which doesn't run when you switch to a different tab in order to save power on your device. But the web audio thread kind of still runs, and then it messes things up.
Right.
So probably what I work on.
Is it critical to fix, or what do you think?
Nah, you're gonna hang around on this page forever, right?
Or you can just mute it when somebody taps out.
Yeah.
But why would you tab out of this?
Oh my god. Don't get anyone to like have you work on like NASA stuff or anything to do with human lives. Why would you hit this button?
Wonderful.
Why would you tab out of something so awesome?
Oh my god.
Wonderful, John.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, what am I gonna do next? I'm gonna let's see. So I have a to do. Reset the thing. Add more patterns. Custom clips.
Juice it.
Juice it.
Juice it.
Probably do the audio visualizer. Yeah.
All right, man.
Nice.
So yeah, make it look nicer for next week.
Awesome. Awesome, John.
Yeah.
I can't actually think of anything else other than making it look nicer. But the nice thing about a visualizer is that you can have you can do a lot with that. Like you can like have a lot of different kinds of like presets or whatever. So you can take it as far as you wish.
Yeah. Is there a way to like determine what color a music should be? Maybe this is a weird question, but it's yeah.
I have no idea, man.
I think I did it before. I think I like used pitch. So it's cooler or warmer depending on the pitch.
Right.
The lower pitch is like cooler, higher pitch is warmer.
Yeah, that sounds logical.
Yeah.
That's cool. Awesome.
Yeah. And since Chao wasn't here last week.
What was the thing?
What was it?
Oh no, are you talking about the... Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
No, I know, you showed me this with the foul.
With the foul? Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Very good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Very good.
It's too good, John. We can't get it out of our minds.
It's too good. It's like earworm now.
Yes.
It's like taking up residency in our brains. Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
That's it from me then.
Thank you, John.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Hang on, let me share mine. Excuse me. Live.
We're live.
We're live. Okay. So let me just quickly go through a few things. So I'm currently working on a new idea. While still trying to update Jump Jerboa. But for this week, I'll just talk about the what little stuff I've done for this new game idea. First and foremost, last week I was talking about generating the outline sprite sheet for the enemies, right? But for player, I need to do it differently, basically because of this the fact that I need to rotate the gun in all directions. So if I were to say, manually draw the outline for the gun, the problem is that when I rotate, right, the outline can get broken. So what I had to do in the end, right, is to first create a render target, and then I draw the two separate sprites, the base character, and then I draw the gun on top of the character, the rotated gun, and only then will I say activate my outline shader, right? So because I'm drawing this on a separate surface, I don't have the issue I mentioned last week about the texture atlas. I think I showed it last week, right? Like because of the way the texture is packed within the texture atlas, the outline shader can mess up pretty badly. But here in this render target, there's enough space, so my outline shader works fine. So that's one of the things that I've done. And also my render target is not a square, right? Because when I was first testing, I realized that my gun, as I point downwards, it exceeds the bound of the render target, so I have to like extend the height of the render target a little bit. So that's one thing. what other thing? At some point, there's this question I've was asking myself. I'm like, should I maintain say pixel perfection, or should I just not care about the scale of each pixel, right? As I rotate the gun, but in the end, I opt for pixel perfection, which does, at some point, right, result in a somewhat droopy gun. It's very distorted, but I'll just live with that. So that's one thing. Hang on, let me change to a different state. So the next thing I've done, right? Hang on, change state. I forgot my state name. Sorry, give me a moment. State name. Player test state. There we go. Change state. Player test state. So the next thing I've done is an input manager. So I think that is something that is like already readily available in hang on, something that's already readily available in Unity, but not in GameMaker. So I kind of wrote a class right on top of whatever input function is provided, so that I can allow input from multiple devices to, how do I put it? How do I phrase this? I can allow WASD to move the character. I can allow for the gamepad to move the character, and then I have one thing here. I can allow for my own virtual joystick to move the character as well. So 3 different input devices can be used to control the character. And this particular input class, right, simply take the value that has the highest magnitude and return that one. Which means that while I was developing, I ran into a weird issue. I was putting my character. My character has at the moment only an idle state and a running state. And then every time I start the game, right, the character is always in the running state, and I couldn't figure out why. So it turns out that my gamepad, which is always plugged into my laptop, its neutral stick value, right, it's not 0, 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then that messes up a lot.
Exact same issue.
Yeah, the exact same issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 0.0003, It's a very small value. And the funny thing is so small that it doesn't really move my character. So I'm wondering why is it playing the run animation but it's not moving and stuff. So it turns out that I need to define a dead zone. So I defined the dead zone.
Yeah.
So that is lesson learned. I wasted time for that. That's one thing. Yeah, you might have mentioned it during one of the dev chat, right?
Yeah, I think I had the same, because I set up my input similar to this, even with virtual joystick. And then when I have I have my controller plugged in all the time at the time now.
Yes.
So I had the same exact issue.
Yeah, oh damn, I should have taken notes when you were presenting that. So I made the same mistake. Yeah. Okay, Devious Oatmeal did say that the function dead zone has issues, by the way. Stop using it for your own check. Okay, then in that case I might have to do my own check. Oh damn! But at least for the moment, right, this function seems to work, at least for the moment. So fingers crossed. Anyways, let's briefly talk about the last thing, which is the virtual joystick. The virtual joystick looks like this, you can see. It's very simple, right? It's just 2 circles and then we do some basic collision tests. The thing is that there is something that I have to consider with the size of this joystick, and that is that the game, right, must run on a device, right, with a screen as small as, say, an iPod Touch, but it must also be able to run on a device as big as the iPad Pro. So I don't want to just naively scale my joystick. So can you imagine, if I just scale naively, then my joystick on the iPad Pro, right, would be massive, and that is not very that's not very good for the controls, basically, because you wouldn't want to slide a lot on the iPad Pro, right, just because the screen is bigger. So for that I have to do I have to do a check for against the DPI. And so far it seems to be okay, but I have not actually tested on a mobile device. So I will test it. Next week, and I will let you know if it's actually working or not. But aside from that, yeah, that's about it. Some minor polish, like if I let go of the stick, right, the character will slowly twin the gun back to the neutral position. But that's just minor detail. What I'll have to do next is to actually start putting the enemies around. So I have the enemies already, but I haven't put them together. So I'll have the enemies, and then we'll see if I can get some gameplay up and running. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's time for Kalazor.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No.
Yes, it is. Hang, just one moment. Just one moment. Let me see if I missed out any messages. Blah blah blah. Why not move the cam with the player? Oh yeah, I will do that. I will have to write a camera as well very soon. And just to answer a quick question, Devious Oatmeal says, I thought it was an auto shooter. Yes, it is an auto shooter. The auto shooting, right? The auto aiming will come into play when there is an enemy in your vicinity. But otherwise, right, you will simply aim in the direction that you're moving. Yeah, so that's the default behavior. Okay, let me just stop sharing so that we can move on to Kalazor. Kalazor!
Yes, hello. Yeah.
Hello. So you have not shown any of us your game, and we are just quaking with anticipation.
I don't have anything to show, but I have something for you guys to play.
Oh!
So I'll
Oh.
post it in
Even better.
the chat.
Wow.
For context, me and two friends are doing. One of them's doing a game jam, and I thought, you know what? Let's make a game also. So we started around the beginning of February, and are ending 1st of March. And this is what I've done so far. I got like a day left for like music and sound effects.
Okay.
So I and another friend of mine didn't have a theme, but the other one did, and their theme was to play it safely on stream, not safe for work content.
Huh? Okay. Safe on stream, but not safe for work.
No, it's a not safe for work jam. That's what he was doing. And me and another friend, we had the theme fishing.
Is there any way to full screen it?
Is there any way
you
to
cannot full screen. No, I can
alternate enter?
that to my notes.
No, alternate enter doesn't work.
Oh, I love the juice. You use
Very
Google?
nice.
Can't see it. Show it.
Show it.
Show it.
Let me show the credits.
I can't play it because I'm on a Mac.
Wow.
I'm sad.
Sucks to be you, John.
Sucks to be me.
Oh damn! We can do character customization.
Hell
You're gonna
yeah.
be a clown with an afro.
Guess I would choose a.
Oh.
Let's be a girl. Let's see, lips, blush.
I'm going to have to watch Chiny stream. Oh no.
Yes.
And,
Can I be Sailor Moon? Let me see.
Change your hair color, I guess.
Oh yeah, hair color.
Why can I not fish the chicken?
You can only fish the fish.
I noticed that the first thing I noticed is that like the directional controls, right? If I press left and up at the same time, you only choose one of them. Is that on purpose?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So it's only orthogonal controls, right?
No, there's only 4 directions.
Okay, let's see. Oh no, I just fished on land. Hang on.
That's fine. No fish will come up.
4 legendary fish.
Oh, you got the random guy. He's got a random chance of
BELPHINE. I see.
Huh? What?
What?
I see. I caught a black customers.
Wait, where do I go? Oh, okay, let me walk out of this map. Ah, there we go.
I caught a black customers and I don't know what that is.
There's a Trono Dam.
Oh my god.
Trono Dam.
We're gonna build a wall out of these fishes.
What?
I caught a goldfish.
So I just click to... Hang on, let me just wait for it. I'm just gonna pretend it's like Animal Crossing.
It doesn't go away after a time.
Oh, I have to click first. Got it. Heck yeah! At the moment I caught the fish, Tronodam walked up to me. I wonder why. That's
We're gonna make a wall. We're gonna make the fish pay for it.
No!
Oh, I got firebended shark. Interesting.
So you only faced 4 directions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a crappy?
Yeah, what's the crappy?
That's a fish.
It's a type
Oh.
of fish, yeah.
That's the type of fish.
I did
Oh.
not know there was a fish. called
Yeah,
a
me
crappie.
neither.
What? Oh my god! Look at these fish plebeians.
Crayfish. Awesome.
Nice.
How many types of fish? Five types, right? Any 5 types.
There's 5 types of fish, but in total there's 100.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow, rain effects. Interesting.
Yeah, that's
beta,
right.
beta. Mickey
Minaj.
Minaj. Mickey Minaj. And who's Shout? Who's Shout? Shout.
Scream.
You gotta be kidding me. Guppy. Crazy UX says nice animation and such going on here.
Oh yeah.
Did you draw the tiles?
No. It's all by the same person. It's in the credits. I can link them.
Ah, okay.
4 or
Looks
5.
nice. Nice tile sets. 10 unique. Wait, how do I know how many types I've caught?
Tab.
You press
Tab?
tab when you're in the room. There's different fish per different room,
Oh.
but not in the town room.
I got a legendary, I think.
You did?
It's like green text or something.
No, that's not legendary.
God damn it. Oh my god, I just found a fish with like 10 circles.
You press
That's
tab in the
legendary.
house, but how do you enter the house?
I got an axolotl. Yeah,
There you go. That's a legendary.
nice.
How do you
Pretty
what, sorry?
How do you
Chiny?
how do you enter the room, the house?
You can't.
Oh.
I didn't have enough time for that.
But then where do you press tab?
In the rooms, in the rooms with water.
In
Like at the fishing spots.
Yeah.
okay, got
rooms
it.
with water, yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, nice.
So why is DELLE BELPHINE naked?
What?
Huh? Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought you said this is safe for. Oh wait, sorry, safe for stream.
Yeah, this one is, yeah.
This one is. I see.
No, I'm talking about my friend's game. His is made to not be safe.
Are the characters
Ah.
like randomized?
Mr. Random, Sir Random, Saint Random,
Saint random.
they're randomized. That's their whole gimmick. But
Is that why
everyone
he's
else
naked
is,
too?
it's not super. It's random.
Do you have shiny fishes? Because Devious Oatmeal is asking.
I was going to, but I was like, that's not a high priority, so I didn't add it.
Oh,
Very cool.
that's still cool.
If there's one thing I would recommend is like, you know that animation when you catch the fish, it should be like you can like fish it out of the water and it goes into your hand.
Dr. Random. Some
That will
fish
add a
are
lot of
weather
boost.
dependent. Is that me?
Huh? Wait, where?
Get jump to ball on iOS and Android.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
You're too kind. Kaza, you're too
Amazing.
kind.
I'm gonna watch Chiny's stream because I think. Oh, wait, new fishing rod available. Never mind. How do I get into this? I got a new fishing rod.
Speak to the guy in the town.
I like the mechanic. Only now did I realize that if you wait for too long, the pink part of the arc will actually start shrinking.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
And the more rings there are, it shrinks faster.
Oh,
Because the more rings, the more rare it is.
right.
How do I pick up the new rod? It's on the floor, but I can't pick it up.
It just gives it to you if you switch room.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna become the best fisherman there ever was.
Yeah. You're the best around. Let me just walk down.
Chao, you can go left as well from the town. There's different areas there.
Oh.
Actually, can I fish the trash on the ground? Let me try.
No, you can't. No, it's just
Ah.
decoration.
Ah,
That's why
alright.
there's like no depth or anything for it.
Ah.
Time.
Oh no. So I went into this situation where the UI is like somewhat cropped out of the screen.
Yeah. I was trying to fix it. I was like, yeah, this is too much time for what it's worth. I'll just leave it as is.
Got another legendary, but I messed up on the final ring. Pretty hard to catch.
Yeah.
I got snake. What the heck?
You gotta say.
So I
Very
think
cool.
Chiny went left and didn't go down, and
Oh.
Chao went down and didn't go left
Yeah.
from the
Oh,
town.
I have an issue where the UI is cropped off the
Yeah, Chiny just said
circles.
that.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the one he was talking about.
It's cool, man. You got to
Very cool.
distribute this on each or something. It's pretty cool. Any further plans for this game? Cause it's pretty charming.
Music, sound effects.
Multiplayer.
That's it.
Oh,
really.
multiplayer, yeah.
Yeah, multiplayer.
You can get a new rod, Chiny, as well.
I can go where?
Top left of your screen.
Left. Oh, okay.
Top left of your screen.
Top left. Understood.
Chiny, how many legendaries have you got?
How do I know whether it's the legendary?
Were there like
There's
6
legendaries
rings?
in each room.
I think I only got like one. Top left. Oh, I have to wait. Not here, right?
Yeah, it's in the town.
It's in the town. Oh, okay. Let me go back.
You have to speak to Mr. Objective.
What?
Imagine naming your child Mr. Objective.
Mr. Objective. I have to speak to Mr. Objective. Bring me 20. Oh. I can't grab it.
I didn't have time.
Very
Actually,
cool,
I
very
can
cool.
add
Yeah, I like
Love,
it.
love the juice.
that.
It's really cool. Lucius, you see that? When's your game? When's your game coming out?
Wow. Oh. Chiny's getting a big hit now. He's been named Sensei in the game.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Yeah, I like the multiple rings thing. It's very addictive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out Chiny's. Wait, actually, are you streaming it? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me go on your stream.
I don't have many though.
Shit.
I don't have many fishes.
Fisherinos.
I should add how much fish you have in total.
Wow, Chiny, where's your gameplay? Wow.
That's his response to me asking him to finish his
Yeah,
game.
Chiny, you're just an NPC in this game. That's all you are.
Oh, is this it?
Oh.
Downbow octopus.
Oh, there's one that I got where that had even more rings than that.
Yeah, max is
Oh.
5
Like-
rings.
Yeah, I think it was at like Axolotl.
Oh damn, Axolotl.
Yes, Luna, that's a doggo. That's Chiny.
Hi.
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 Nice. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So, is there an end goal or like is it
No.
nice?
You just catch the fish. Is that
Pink,
five
pink
right?
Fantasia.
Pink
Okay, I'll just
Fantasia.
catch one more and then I'll end the game. Do you have a save system in there? I don't have to replay it, right?
I do not know.
Oh, well,
Oh man.
it's okay, I can replay it. Freshwater snail, nice.
Amanda is like fishing has no end. What do you mean? Do you guys know that I made a fishing game as well? Actually,
You did?
I did.
Oh, I've
It was
got
like it was like pretty in depth. I made it for someone's like birthday, and I was like, it's just gonna take an hour or two to make this. Then I just ended up like making so much content you could new game plus it, and people sped around it. And
Did you distribute it anyway?
yeah, it's on itch.io.
Oh,
Like there's like custom voice lines for every fish that you catch.
very
And
nice.
there's like legendaries, and there's a troll fish that has a golden top. But when
Uh-huh.
you take it, when you fish it out of the water, it just like it laughs at you, and then you get nothing.
It's very nice. I'll have to check it out as well. You have a character called Professor Random, right? And what? Change my text by leaving the room. Right.
Yeah. He shows up randomly. Well, they can be Mr. Doctor, Mrs.
Oh, right. So I saw okay, Doctor
there
is gone.
There's one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
So if you go in and out, you'll be able to like spawn him all.
Oh, yeah, right.
Very cool. Amanda is asking, why is there a naked lady? I don't know.
I don't
Hello,
know.
why is there a naked lady?
Yeah, what is that?
BELPHINE. Who's
Is
that?
this a nudist beach?
What?
I don't know who that is. Maybe she's trying to sell you bathwater. I don't know.
I think she's just like scoop out some like salt water from the ocean and it's like, yeah, here's some bathwater.
How is it that you've seen
Oh,
her, but like I have
yeah, it's
not
like you go down from like the main hub.
go down.
From the main hub.
Oh, have you not been there? Go right. Go right.
Go right from here.
into the town and then go down to the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the chicken is named Dinner.
No,
There we go, Dell Belfin, there we go.
it was.
Oh no! I reported Chiny's channel for being against TOS.
Okay, last fish. Ha! Ah, there we go, Tapo, wonderful.
Very nice.
Thanks for the game, man. This is awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. You got a new fishing rod available.
You got a what? Fish rod.
You had a new fishing rod available.
Ah, I see. It's cool.
How dare you leave?
It should implement some kind of a save system so there's some persistence.
I got it on my notes.
Nice.
Cool.
Crazy X says that this is something you could imagine being in an MMO. Wonderful. Okay, is that it? Shall we call it?
Where's your
Yeah.
gameplay?
That's my gameplay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll try to get it up soon. So I was just working on the various systems, right? Like the virtual joystick and stuff. But
yeah.
hopefully I'll get it done. Yes.
We all forgot to say what we're doing next week.
Oh,
All of
yeah,
us
yeah.
forgot to say it.
Right.
Except Chiny. I think Chiny
Yeah,
said.
I think I said it. Yeah. I think John
but
did
me
as
and
well.
John didn't. Wait, what? Oh shit!
I thought I was gonna
Okay.
make it look pretty.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, visualizer.
Yeah, I mean-
So what I'm gonna do is. Actually, I can't do anything. I'm going for surgery. What I'm talking about?
No. But you can talk about your what you plan to do during your recovery.
And
and
I'm doing
need
the
not-
Rising Revengeance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I guess we're. Should we recap?
Yeah. Let's recap.
Okay, so I've completely forgot. I did a trailer. So I did a trailer, and I also did the hit effects, and I also did the cannibalism mechanics for gluttony. And what's the final thing? Oh yeah, the difficulty modifiers. Yep, that's what I did.
Nice.
Then I'm going for surgery on Friday, so I might do a bit more during the week, but probably I need to get my other affairs in order before going for surgery. So yeah, might not do anything this week. We'll
Understood.
see how.
Understood.
Yeah.
John?
I am going to make my little sound toy. Give my little sound toy a visualizer. make
Damn.
it look nicer.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man. Yeah, man.
New Winamp, but
New Winamp, yeah. Oh yeah, it's my turn, right? Gameplay. You hear it, Lucius? I'm gonna get gameplay in. All right,
Nice.
so that's it for me.
fantastic.
Kyla's all about you. Like, do you want to?
I'm
yeah.
going to allow the player to pick up the new rod.
Ah,
But
right.
it's
Yes.
just on the floor. It doesn't do anything. But I'd like a fish total. Like, how many fish do you have total? 7 and loading. Add light where the rooms are, like going in and going out, so it's more clear as to which direction you can go in and stuff like that. Because I seen like Chao went down and didn't go left, and you went left and didn't go down.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
Yeah.
hard to. Yeah. And then next week I'll be using Unreal Engine.
Cool.
That's epic. Oh god, no, I hate. Why did I say that? yeah. Cool.
Chao's used Unreal Engine before, right?
I
Chao,
hate Unreal Engine. I hate it so much.
can you like go into detail on why you don't like it?
The reason why is because there's this university I went to called DigiPen, right?
Mhm.
They forced us to just use blueprints for everything.
Hey,
and then
wait,
I
y'all
hate
get
procedurally generated city.
oh
Blueprints.
wait, y'all get to use Unreal. During my time, we don't get to use it.
Oh.
So
Back in my day, this was just me doing all back in my day.
Oh my god, this boomer.
so but so you used it for what kind of?
We used it for like 3D level design for the FPS Plus.
Oh, it's the design module then.
Yeah, design module.
Ah, right. It's cool, man.
Yeah, and I think in your time, I'm not sure if they allowed using Unity, but
I think during our final year, there were some teams that use Unity for their game projects. Yeah.
for the in my time during there was a shift where they only allowed people to use custom 3D engines for the Game 300.
Oh, Game
Yeah.
300 is is it the
The
final?
3D one, the 3D one.
Right. So we had to only use our own, but then
Oh, okay.
there's the very last game project, right?
Oh, the last game project
yeah, they allow.
I use Game Maker for that actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Those were good times. Yeah, but it's also very stressful, right? Yeah.
I met up with a DigiPen teacher recently. It's his last semester. So like he told me that there was a Gymquisition piece on DigiPen. Do you know that?
Yes. I've
Jim
seen it.
Sterling.
Yeah, specifically it's about the US campus.
But I think like I watched a bit of it and I was like, oh man, if he
Like,
knew about the Singapore campus, he would like freak the shit out. He would freak his shit because like Singapore campus is like, from what I know, is way more extreme than the US campus in many aspects.
But when it comes to the crunch time, right?
Yeah, crunch time and the technical aspects.
Yeah. But that particular Jinquisition video, right? At least the first version of it before he made changes.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry. Before they make changes. My bad. They make mention of one particular lecturer in the US campus that was that didn't behave very well towards the students. Yeah. So
Was this lecturer called Prasanna?
no.
Okay, alright. I'm just curious. Alright.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah.
the reason I asked is because I'll make it clear. I do like Prasanna as a lecturer.
Yes.
It's just that there's a lot of controversy regarding him when he was at the US campus for how
really?
hard he made his lessons.
Oh yes.
There used to be a DigiPen survival guide
Yes,
distributed as a PDF that was like 30 pages long.
It's like avoid
From the
Prasanna.
US,
Is that what you say?
One of the basically it was like one of the stuff inside there. I was like, huh. But I kind of like the guy. He's really strict on his students, but like as a result, he has very high standards. Which I kinda like.
Yeah. The stuff he teaches, the stuff he taught is like very important, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought. I thought Jim Sterling was writing about him. And I was
No. Like
What?
it's not about how difficult the module is or anything. It's truly I forgot it's something about his character that wasn't good. That's the main issue.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. But they removed that portion from the video because it might end up exposing certain students.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh man, what a mess.
yeah, what a mess, right? What a mess. Yeah.
I guess we are ending off.
Yeah. So I guess we call it here then. Let's do this again next week. 3 p.m. Right? It'll be 3 p.m. GMT
Very
plus 8.
cool.
Yeah. Kalazor, do you intend to when do you intend to join us again with your next game?
Episode 420.
I don't know because I'll be learning the engine and stuff like that. So I won't have a project for a while.
Okay, it'll be a while, right?
A few months or so.
Right.
3 months. I'll give it 3 months.
3 months. Okay. And since Lucius is in the chat, Lucius, when's yours? Okay. So let's just end it here then. Thanks everyone. Thanks for hanging around.
All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See you next week. Bye. Bye. Lucius say that he has left the chat. Okay. Actually, we can rate Chao. Yeah. Thanks Divya Sokmil for hanging around. You have a good one too. Let's go ahead and rate Chao then. Rate
Hell yeah.
Chao clips.
You add in saving and all that stuff.
You did what?
Time to get to add in saving and loading and all that.
Yeah.
I need to add music and sound effects as well.
It's pretty cool what you have made. You did it by yourself? Like it's a one-man team? Nice. It's awesome.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't use for my own is the art, obviously, and the music and sound effects.
Oh, that's done in one month, right?
Let me see when I started this. Game options. Started on the 3rd of February. Project use time 6 days, 3 hours, 48 minutes.
So say again.
Hold on, I can post it. Dev chat. There you go.
Nice.
Oh, you posted it? Hang on, let me see.
Yeah.
Project use time. Wait, you made this in 6 days? Oh, nice.
Like in total.
In total. Right.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's the amount of hours.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. Well, in any case, it looks like we cannot rate Chao because he's rating someone else. So I think we'll just end it here.
Right.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, mates. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.